How to irritate Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of freedom, and they need the space to move. And the surest way to annoy them is to become from the beginning very clingy and very needy and to restrict their actions. So every time they go out, you call them 10 times and ask them what they're doing and be very kind of distrustful of them and all the time nag them if they look at another woman or another man. And every time they speak to someone else, just be totally, jealous, become like a jealous monster and be overly emotional, like change your moods all the time, cry one moment, then laugh, then get sad, be totally irrational. This will irritate Aquarius with no ending because they're very rational side. They like to analyze their feelings and look at things from more distance. They try and distance themselves from getting emotionally bogged down. So it's very easy for you to irritate them by becoming this irrational, emotional, clingy, crying and needy person. Aquarius also, as we said, doesn't like their actions being restricted. So you can do that. You can give them a lot of rules. You can tell them what to do all the time. And you can try and keep a tight schedule on who they go out with, who they meet. And Aquarius tend to very much find it very important to be with friends and like-minded people. So the surest way to annoy them is to tell them you don't like their friends, you don't like the people they associate with, and to keep nagging them about their friends, or to keep bringing up the weaknesses of their friends and how these people they associate with, they're bad for them. They'll quickly distance themselves from you. Aquarius also is the sign of honesty. And they really hate people who are dishonest or who betray them, who tell them lies and fibs. So you will surely annoy them, not even annoy them. You will, if you betray them, even though the Aquarius can forgive a lot of different mistakes and hurts, but if you betray them, they will close themselves off, suffer and break the relationship with the person, with you, without a chance to build back the trust. So they be dishonest and lie often. This will annoy Aquarius and even break their hearts, Also, Aquarius is a very humanitarian sign. And the surest way to annoy them is to talk down or to be negative about big groups of people, maybe talk racist jokes, or maybe talk about the feminist movement or talk down about women, or whole nationalities, look at them and say, they're, for instance, the Germans are, or the Jewish or something like that. Like, speak about whole groups of people with total narrow-mindedness, because Aquarius is very universal sign and they can accept people from all diverse backgrounds. So the easiest way for you to annoy them is to be narrow-minded and bigoted especially about separations of people, groups of people, and other humanitarian topics like that. Aquarius also hates with passion, violence, and coercion. So like war or like anger or any kind of violent behavior. So you behaving like that or talking about someone like that will again ring a bell for Aquarius and will annoy them, or maybe they'll never call you back. And representatives of this sign of Aquarius run away from anyone who tries to make them do something by force or by nagging. As we said, they love their sense of freedom and their space. Aquarius also is a very communicative sign. They need to share their ideas, and especially it's very important that ideas, when they share them, that people appreciate them and accept them for that. So the easiest way for you to annoy them again is when they tell you some opinion of theirs or some ideology or belief, or share something with you, which they usually would like to go on a big monologue and sharing the ideas. You can just look at them bored, and you can just keep changing the topic to something inconsequential, and you just be totally disinterested in what they're saying. This will quickly put Aquarius off. And Aquarius is a bit of a sophisticated sign because it's an air sign. And as we said, they don't like violence. They have gentleness about them somehow. And you can just be this rough, rude person who will also annoy them a lot. So also Aquarius is a sign which is very psychologically aware of their weaknesses. and their vulnerabilities. They try and analyze themselves quite often in a more detached way. So you can bring up a lot of times. You can make them, they're aware of their weaknesses, though they don't need to be reminded of those. So you can bring these up a lot, and you can irritate them a lot as well. So this is how to annoy Aquarius: just be judgmental of their friends, of their opinions, tell fibs to them, and be totally narrow and bigoted about a lot of ideas. So thank you very much, and you're welcome.